For worms, keep the colon clean. You might need to do some colon cleansing because worms will only live in a colon that's not working well. I almost said dirty colon, and you might say, Barbara, all colons are dirty. That's right. The waste is coming out. But when a person is eating a lot of sugar, a lot of wheat, a lot of refined foods and meat, this encourages the growth of worms. But on a vegetarian diet, when the person is eating a plant-based diet and they're evacuating 2 times a day if they're eating 2 meals, 3 times a day if they're eating 3 meals, can you see there isn't really ground for the worms to live?
Did you know that parasites can live inside your body without you even knowing? Parasites can cause problems like bloating, fatigue, digestive issues, and even weaken your immune system. The colon is the most affected area because it provides the perfect environment for parasites to grow and multiply. But what if I tell you there are simple strategies you can use to fight them naturally? Yes, there are natural ways to keep your colon clean and healthy. So how do you keep your colon free from parasites? If you care about your health and want to feel your best, you need to know these tips. Keep watching because this video is packed with natural methods that can make a real difference. Before we begin, take a moment to comment below and let us know where you're watching from. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Let's jump into it.
Worms hate garlic. And you know what also worms hate? Is pumpkin seeds.
Number 1, eat garlic. Garlic has been used for centuries as a natural remedy against a wide range of health problems, and its role in keeping the colon free of parasites is well documented. When you crush or chop fresh garlic, it releases allicin, a sulfur-containing compound that gives garlic its sharp aroma and powerful antimicrobial action. In traditional medicine systems around the world, garlic was given to people suffering from digestive troubles, including bloating and intestinal worms. Regular use can help create an environment in the gut that is hostile to parasites, reducing their ability to attach to the colon lining and reproduce. The primary anti-parasite action of garlic comes from allicin and related sulfur compounds. Laboratory studies show that these molecules can rupture the cell membranes of protozoa and helminths, causing them to lose essential fluids and die. Allicin also interferes with the energy production pathways inside parasite cells, making it impossible for them to generate ATP. In addition, garlic stimulates local immune defenses in the gut, increasing the activity of white blood cells that patrol the colon for invading organisms. Together, these effects make garlic one of the strongest natural tools against colon parasites. To get the most benefit, use fresh garlic rather than processed garlic powder or oil. Peel 1 or 2 cloves and crush them lightly with the flat side of a knife. Let the crushed cloves sit for 10 minutes before eating. This rest time allows the allicin to form fully. After 10 minutes, swallow the cloves whole with a glass of warm water or chop them finely and stir into a teaspoon of raw honey. Do this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Eating garlic this way ensures that allicin reaches your colon before getting broken down by stomach acids. If raw garlic is too strong or causes stomach upset, aged garlic extract or enteric-coated garlic supplements can be used instead. Look for products standardized to contain at least 1.3% allicin, which converts to allicin in the gut. Take supplements according to the manufacturer's instructions, but a typical regimen is 1,200 ml of aged garlic extract per day, divided into 2 doses. Make sure the label specifies odorless or enteric-coated if you want to avoid garlic breath. Always choose supplements from reputable brands to ensure purity and potency. For best results, follow a garlic-based cleanse for at least 2 weeks. Begin with 1 clove, or the equivalent supplement dose, each morning, then increase to 2 cloves after 3 days if you tolerate it well. Continue twice daily, morning and evening, while drinking plenty of water. At the same time, eat a fiber-rich diet to help sweep dead parasites out of the colon. After 2 weeks, you can taper back to 1 clove daily for maintenance. If you feel any discomfort, reduce the dose or take a day off, then resume at a lower level. To make garlic more palatable, try adding it to simple preparations. For example, blend crushed garlic with olive oil, lemon juice, and a pinch of salt to make a quick dipping sauce for fresh vegetables. Stir chopped garlic into warm bone broth or vegetable soup. If you prefer a soothing drink, steep thin slices of garlic and grated ginger in hot water for 5 minutes, then strain and sip as a tea. Pair any garlic preparation with fresh parsley or mint to help neutralize lingering odor. With consistent use and these easy recipes, garlic can become a regular part of your routine for keeping parasites at bay.
Now, if there's a bit of discomfort at night, because the worms come out at night, you can get a clove of garlic, lubricate it, and you can insert it into your anus. And then no worms will come out.
Number 2, pumpkin seeds.
Eat pumpkin seeds as the first thing that goes into your mouth at breakfast. There's something in the pumpkin seeds that the worms hate.
Pumpkin seeds have long been valued as a natural remedy for intestinal worms and other parasites. These flat green seeds contain a unique compound called cucurbitacin, which acts on the nervous system of certain parasites, causing them to become paralyzed and detached from the intestinal walls. Indigenous cultures in Central America and Asia ground pumpkin seeds into a paste or brewed them into teas to expel tapeworms and roundworms. Modern herbalists continue to recommend pumpkin seeds as a gentle yet effective measure to support colon health and reduce parasite burden without the harsh side effects of synthetic drugs. The main anti-parasite compound in pumpkin seeds is cucurbitacin, a triterpenoid that affects only the parasites and not human tissues. When ingested, cucurbitacin interferes with the parasite's neural pathways, making it unable to maintain its grip on the intestinal lining. Once paralyzed, the worm is swept out of the gut by normal peristalsis. In addition to cucurbitacin, pumpkin seeds provide protein, healthy fats, and fiber, nutrients that help maintain the integrity of the colon lining and support normal bowel movements, which in turn aid in flushing out debris and any remaining organisms. To use raw pumpkin seeds, choose unsalted shelled seeds, often labeled pepitas, from a reliable source. Measure 2 heaping tablespoons, about 20 grams, and grind them into a fine powder using a coffee grinder or mortar and pestle. Stir the powder into a small glass of water or unsweetened juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Drink it quickly, then follow with another glass of water. After 2 hours, you may take a mild natural laxative, such as a spoonful of ground flaxseed mixed in water, to help expel the paralyzed parasites. Repeat this every morning for 5 days. If raw seeds are inconvenient, pumpkin seed oil or standardized extract capsules can be used. Look for oil labeled cold-pressed and unrefined to retain the full spectrum of active compounds. A typical dose is 1 teaspoon of oil taken twice daily before meals. Capsules are another option. Follow the label, but a common dosage is 500 milligrams of pumpkin seed extract twice a day. Make sure the product specifies the concentration of cucurbitacin to ensure you get an effective dose. Quality matters. Avoid products with fillers or artificial additives. For a more intensive approach, combine pumpkin seed powder with a herbal tea made from wormwood or black walnut hull, 2 other traditional anti-parasite herbs. Steep 1 teaspoon of wormwood and 1 teaspoon of ground black walnut hull in hot water for 10 minutes, strain and mix into your pumpkin seed drink. This combination can enhance parasite-killing action but should be used for no more than 7 consecutive days, as these herbs can be strong. Always follow with a course of probiotics to restore healthy gut flora. Pumpkin seeds are safe for most people, but they are high in calories and fat. If you are watching your intake, reduce the dosage accordingly or skip the oil form. Individuals with seed or nut allergies should avoid them, and anyone with digestive sensitivity might experience mild bloating or gas when first starting. No known drug interactions have been reported, but if you have a serious medical condition or are pregnant, check with a health professional before beginning any parasite cleanse. To make pumpkin seeds a tasty part of your routine, toss raw pepitas into morning oatmeal, stir them into yogurt, or blend into a green smoothie with spinach and banana. You can also roast seeds with a sprinkle of cumin or chili powder for a savoury snack. Just set aside a portion of raw seeds before roasting so you have some to grind fresh each day. With these simple steps and consistent daily use, pumpkin seeds can help you maintain a clean colon and keep parasites from gaining a foothold. Number 3, wormwood tea. Wormwood tea has been used for centuries to help cleanse the digestive system and protect the body from parasites. Wormwood is a bitter herb known scientifically as Artemisia absinthium. It contains several active compounds, mainly absinthin and artemisinin, that have strong anti-parasitic properties. Wormwood works by creating a hostile environment in the intestines, making it difficult for parasites to survive and reproduce. Traditional healers in Europe, Asia, and Africa relied on wormwood to treat digestive problems, intestinal worms, and even malaria-related parasites. Today, it remains one of the most respected natural remedies for cleansing the colon and promoting gut health. Wormwood's bitterness plays a major role in its ability to fight parasites. When you drink wormwood tea, the bitter compounds stimulate the production of digestive juices, bile, and stomach acid. This improves digestion and creates conditions that parasites find very difficult to tolerate. The active components in wormwood also appear to attack the nervous systems of parasites directly, especially worms and protozoa, paralyzing them and preventing them from holding onto the walls of the colon. Once weakened, the parasites are flushed out naturally through bowel movements. To prepare wormwood tea properly, it is important to use the right amount. Wormwood is powerful, and using too much can cause side effects. A standard method is to steep 1 teaspoon of dried wormwood leaves in 1 cup of boiling water. Let it steep for no more than 5 minutes because oversteeping can make the tea too bitter and harsh. After steeping, strain the tea and sip it slowly on an empty stomach. Drinking wormwood tea first thing in the morning or about an hour before meals helps maximize its effectiveness. If the taste is too strong, you can add a small amount of raw honey or a slice of fresh ginger to improve the flavor. It is recommended to drink wormwood tea for no longer than 4 weeks at a time. After 4 weeks, take a break to let your body reset. A typical cleansing schedule is drinking the tea once a day for 7 days, resting for 2 days, and then repeating the cycle if needed. Always listen to your body. If you experience dizziness, nausea, or digestive upset, lower the dose or take a day off. Wormwood is potent and does not need to be taken in large amounts to be effective. While wormwood tea can be a powerful aid in fighting parasites, it works even better when combined with a high-fiber diet. Fiber helps sweep dead parasites and their waste out of the colon. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to support your body's natural detox processes. You can also pair wormwood tea with other natural remedies like garlic or pumpkin seeds to create a more complete parasite cleanse, but always space them out during the day to avoid overloading your system. It is very important to use wormwood from a reputable source. Choose organic, pesticide-free dried wormwood if possible. Some commercial products may be contaminated with heavy metals or chemical residues, which could do more harm than good. If you are buying online, look for brands that provide lab testing results for purity and safety. There are some important precautions with wormwood. It should not be used by pregnant or breastfeeding women because one of its active compounds, thujone, can stimulate uterine contractions. People with epilepsy, kidney disease, or liver problems should avoid wormwood unless under medical supervision. Also, if you are taking medications that affect the nervous system or the liver, you should check with a health professional before using wormwood tea. If you would rather not drink the tea, wormwood is also available in capsule or tincture form. Capsules are convenient and often standardized to contain a specific amount of active ingredients. Tinctures can be added to a small amount of water or juice and taken similarly to the tea. Follow product instructions carefully and start with a low dose to see how your body responds. For those who want a simple routine, start by drinking a small cup of wormwood tea in the morning for 1 week. Add high-fiber foods like chia seeds, flax seeds, leafy greens, and carrots to your meals to support colon cleansing. Pay attention to your body's signals and adjust the amount of tea if needed. After a few days, you may notice improved digestion, reduced bloating, and better bowel movements as parasites are weakened and expelled from the colon. Number 4, black walnut hull extract. Black walnut hull extract comes from the outer shell of the black walnut tree, a plant that has long been valued in folk medicine for its ability to clear parasites from the digestive tract. The hull contains compounds called tannins and juglone, which work together to disrupt the life cycle of worms and protozoa that take up residence in the colon. Tannins bind to proteins on the surface of parasites, making it harder for them to attach to the intestinal lining. Juglone interferes with their energy production, so they become weakened and unable to reproduce or hold on against the flow of stool. To use black walnut hulls safely, you can choose from several formats: a tincture, liquid extract, a powdered hull, or enteric-coated capsules. If you go with a tincture, look for one standardized to contain at least 20% tannins. A common dosing schedule is 1 ml per about 25 drops of tincture in 1/4 cup of water, taken 3 times per day on an empty stomach. Start with a lower dose, 10 drops, to test your tolerance, then increase gradually over 3 days. Stay on the full dose for 5 to 7 days, then taper off over another 3 days. If you prefer capsules, select a product that provides 500 milligrams of black walnut hull extract per capsule with at least 20% tannins. You can take 1 capsule twice daily before meals for a total of 7 to 10 days. Always follow label instructions. After your course is complete, pause for 2 weeks before repeating if needed. That rest period gives your gut a chance to recover and helps prevent overloading your system with tannins, which in high amounts can irritate the lining of your stomach or intestines. During treatment, drink plenty of water, at least 8 glasses a day, to help flush out dead parasites and prevent constipation. Eating a fiber-rich diet, including whole grains, fresh vegetables, and fruits, encourages regular bowel movements, so debris and any weakened organisms exit your colon more effectively. You might also add a mild natural laxative, like a tablespoon of ground flaxseed stirred into water each morning, to move things along gently without harsh cramping. Black walnut hull is powerful, so there are a few safety considerations. People who have nut allergies should avoid it, since cross-reactivity can occur. If you have a history of gastrointestinal ulcers or gastritis, start with a very low dose, or better yet, check with a health professional first, because tannins can worsen irritation. Pregnant or nursing women should not use black walnut hull internally, as its safety in those groups is not well studied. Finally, if you take medications that affect blood clotting or liver function, talk to your doctor before starting this herb. While side effects are generally mild, headache, nausea, or mild stomach upset, they can become more serious in sensitive individuals. To make your own black walnut hull tincture at home, follow these steps. Gather fresh green hulls, early autumn before they harden, chop them finely, and pack them into a glass jar. Cover completely with vodka or other high-proof alcohol, seal tightly, and store in a cool, dark place for 6 weeks, shaking daily. Strain through cheesecloth and bottle the liquid in a dark glass dropper bottle. Label with the date and use within 1 year. Remember that homemade potency can vary, so start with fewer drops and work up as you gauge how your body responds. After you finish your black walnut hull regimen, support your gut flora by taking a high-quality probiotic for at least 2 weeks. This helps restore beneficial bacteria that may have been affected during your parasite cleanse. Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi can also speed up the recolonization of healthy microbes. With a clear colon and balanced flora, your system can better resist future parasite invasions. Number 5, diatomaceous earth. Food-grade diatomaceous earth, DE, is a fine powder made from the fossilized remains of tiny aquatic organisms called diatoms. In the digestive tract, its microscopic jagged particles act like fine sandpaper, shredding the outer layer of parasites and dehydrating them. This mechanical action is effective against a broad range of worms, including pinworms, roundworms, and tapeworm segments, and it does not rely on chemical toxins, so it poses minimal risk of resistance. To use diatomaceous earth safely, always choose a product labeled food grade. Industrial or pool grade DE contains additives and higher crystalline silica levels that can harm lung tissue if inhaled or damage internal organs if ingested. A standard starting dose is 1 teaspoon, about 5 grams, mixed in an 8-ounce glass of water or juice, taken first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Stir vigorously, drink quickly, and follow with another glass of water. After 5 days, increase the dose to 1 tablespoon if no adverse effects appear. Continue daily for a total of 30 days. Be sure to drink plenty of fluids. Aim for at least 8 to 10 cups of water per day, because DE's drying effect can lead to dehydration or constipation if you're not well hydrated. Adding a tablespoon of psyllium husk or ground flaxseed to one of your morning drinks can keep stool soft and protect your intestinal lining from any abrasive irritation. Some people may experience mild side effects at first, bloating, gas, or slight stomach cramping. These usually subside after the first week, once your body adjusts. If discomfort persists, reduce the dose by half for a few days, then increase slowly back to the target amount. Always stop immediately if you develop significant stomach pain, signs of an allergic reaction, such as rash or difficulty breathing, or any unusual symptoms. Diatomaceous earth also supports bowel regularity and can help remove heavy metals and toxins that may accumulate in the digestive tract. Its high silica content, about 85–90%, contributes to healthy connective tissues, skin, hair, and nails, making it a popular supplement beyond parasite cleansing. However, because silica can bind to minerals, long-term daily use may interfere with absorption of calcium, magnesium, or iron. To avoid nutrient depletion, cycle DE use, 30 days on, 30 days off. For those who prefer a gradual approach, you can start with DE in food. Sprinkle a teaspoon over yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. The flavor is virtually neutral, and mixing with thick foods can mask the chalky texture. In smoothies, combine DE with banana, spinach, and almond milk for a nutrient-rich breakfast that doubles as a parasite cleanse. At the end of your 30-day DE course, resume a maintenance plan. Take 1 teaspoon once a week to keep your colon environment unfriendly to parasites. Pair this with a fiber-rich diet, daily water intake, and periodic probiotic support. Simple lifestyle steps like washing hands before eating, cooking meats to safe temperatures, and rinsing produce also reduce the chance of reinfection. With consistent use of food-grade diatomaceous earth and healthy habits, you can help keep your colon clean and prevent parasites from taking hold. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more health tips. And if you have any questions or want to share your experience, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching and take care of your health.